Very good morning, all of you. Let me know my screen is visible to all of you and voice is also clear. Okay. So anyone can paste all five questions in the group which I have asked you to solve. Leave it. I have in my PPT. Leave it. Okay, good. Thank you, Siddharth. Okay. We have one more question. First question, which was the reverse of each word, which we are solving yesterday. So we are till here in the study class and we received error for this question. Okay, let me clear out it and discuss with this one only first. We have received this error. Sequence item 0, type error, and expected string instant found the list. So yesterday when we are doing this program, then only we receive this error. So first we'll resolve this one, then we go for the another. For an example, if you will see here, I have declared one sentence that was inside the string. When I have changed using the split function into words, it becomes list. So this is in list now. Word is list. When I am trying to reverse each word one by one using for loop, so I am using list here, but it need something string depending upon our loop. So whenever our loop, how, for an example, if you all remember, if we have any string, if I will write how we are writing, write in anything str, and then we are performing operation depending upon for I and then giving the position like that. We have to use the iterator which we are using. So here I have used that list. That's why I received that error by mistake. So I need to use the particular instant. Then we are good. Now you can see we are good. Whatever I'm iterating, that on that only we have to perform our slicing function. No? So that's why I received error. When I use the same here I, then I, we are good. You can see here we are good. Hello, it has reversed. Read also and then student also. So dear student. Let me remove this line. This will be might confusing. Printing reverse. Now it's fine. Okay. Hello, dear students. Okay. So we are good for this now. Okay. Yes, Sivraj is correct. Okay. Now coming on the, I was following second approach also yesterday. That was in we have to simply check it instead of a split function. If we will simply check where is the space in our sentence, and basis of that we will split each word using loop. Using for loop, we will split, and then we can work. Then on a particular word, we will perform the reverse. So that way also, so that I have captured in the PPT, same thing. So you can check from here. Okay. Now coming to second program. The program to remove duplicate. Okay. Now coming on second discussion. So if we have to remove duplicate, so duplicate, yes. Someone have any problem? Yes, Rohit. Rohit, do you have any doubt? You have raised your hand. Any problem? I think you can type in the chat box. So we will, if anything, you can type in chat box. So we second was question was we need to remove duplicates from a list. So what was our second question? We have one list. From that list, we want to remove duplicate. Duplicate, removing duplicate means we have only unique list, correct? So simply declare any list. Pass some duplicate value inside it. Okay. After that, if we need unique list, I have just declared one more empty list to perform it. Unique list. Okay. Then what we can do, yesterday we have read list comprehension, that is very easy way. So I'm using the same. So what I will do, in list 2, I will receive one by one number and append into the list. Okay. Append function, we have already studied append function. Okay. For I in, and then L1. We will iterate L1, get one by one function, and then append into L2. Meanwhile, we have to check condition also. If you all remember, using list comprehension, we can check our condition also. If I not in L2, whatever we are receiving in L2, that we have to confirm. It's not available in that one. But append function, we are iterating on I, so we have to pass I here. Then coming, then we can simply print it. Print L2. We can see we have received just unique list 78, 65, 56. Okay. Someone want to say something? I can see someone is raising hand, but I did not receive anything message in the chat box with their name. Okay. Now coming on third question. After removing duplicate, we have to count the characters of a string. One second. Characters in a string. Okay. So our third program was we need to count the characters in the string. For an example, if we are passing any string, for an example, take any string, something like hello. Okay. So we have to count it, how many H is inside it. how many H character, how many E character, L character, that we have to count characters in a string. Okay, so we know we can take input from the user also. So let's try with the user input. Input, enter the string. Okay, after that we will receive some input inside the string. Then we need to count it one by one characters. So I'm just declaring any simple count variable here. Count equals to, okay, this I will teach what is this. Okay, will come on the class when we will read about the dictionary set. Then we will discuss more on this one, why we are using this type of curly bracket. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay, so where we watch, for previously we take input from the string. Then after this count I have declared, like this I will explain in might be second or third class, upcoming second or third class. So this we are using as a, if we have to store something as a key value pair. For an example, for if you want to store something key and you want to store some value for this one, that is 5, something like that. So it means h value is 5, so it's a key value pair. When we have to store it like that, no, then we are using this type of curly bracket. It's calling as a dictionary. So we'll discuss on this one. Okay, for an example, just understand, we will can store like this in this one. Okay, it's having 8, it's having 1, something count. Okay, so this is just for empty dictionary. Now we will iterate the loop for I in str. Okay, so we are iterating and we will check every characters one by one. So what we'll do, count, count of I. Okay, if we will receive any error, any character will increase it by 1. If we will not receive, okay, but first if we will receive, then we have to check it, the character is present in inside it or not, then only we receive. So we, how we can check, we are iterating using I, so we can check it I in. If you all remember, we have teach, like I have explained you, like what, how is in character, not not operator, in operator, that we have studied. Okay, so we'll check, first we'll check if in is in the count. Okay, and then we will increase the count, that will be inside our, if it's we will receive then same character, then we will increase it, otherwise we will set our count equals to 1. Come after the loop and then print count. Enter the string. For an example, if we are entering hello. So you can see in this, like in this, we have declared as a dictionary. So in this dictionary, we can see here it's printed like this. In the starting only, I said it will print H, H having 1 count, E having 1 count, okay, L having 2 count, O having 1 count. Okay, we are good on this one. Yes, placeholder also we can say it, and the dictionary also concept is there. We'll read about dictionary concept on this one. Okay. So dictionary when we study, then we got to know it's using for the storing key value pair. So till this one done. Now fourth one, that is write a program to merge two string, sorted string. That is very simple. If we need to merge it, merge is what is the meaning of merge? Kind of concatenation, correct? Merge means what we can understand. Concatenation only. Yes. So for concatenation, this is the very easy program. We know how we can concatenate it. Simply if we will declare any list L1 equals to anything 1, 6, 8. Okay. Second list L2 4, 6, 7. Okay. And then after declaring 2, if we need to merge it, so merge, that's it. Merge equals to, how we can merge it? Using plus operator. So L1 plus L2. But what we can see, it is asking to merge sorted list. Okay. So sorted, if we have to do sorting, we know we have sorted function. So we can do it. And then we can print it. Print merge. Yes. Okay. 6, 7, 8. It's a merge means it has concatenated, correct? Pass any message that will be helpful for us. Merge list. Simple. Merge listage. Okay. Simply it has sorted also, it in sorting order, and it's merged also. Merged means it will add after list 1, list 2 will add at the end. We know this concept when we, ma'am, we use con function. Can you like explain more on this one? Concatenation function you're saying, but concatenation we are doing using the plus operator. Explain more on your question. I'm not a little bit not clear on your question. Okay, next question was, okay, next question was, we need to find maximum element in the list. Okay, which is max element. आप लोगों ने इसे सॉल्व किया है क्या? I want to see your approach now. Yes, simple. Using max function also we can do it. Using, okay, we can iterate the loop also we can do it. Yes, anything is fine. Loop will be also good. Okay. So you just check this one is greater than this one. Then you can, okay. Let me check on this one. With the function, it's definitely come, no doubt on the function. Looping, we have a sometime problem, so confirming on that one. What is the variable name? L1. Okay. L1. Yes. So, what is your concept, Sanskar, here? I think this solution is proposed by Sanskar. Yes. So what you did, just if you all remember, we have studied the program one, like which is the largest number, correct? So largest number we have covered in the might be second or third class. So same concept we can apply here. We can apply. We can take the number which is at the first one, that is any number we can take as a one maximum variable, and assign 0 to it one, and then one by one we can check it which one is okay. So first he had just confirmed none int is present inside it, otherwise it's an invalid list. Because if we are we have to do comparison. So comparison we will do on the integer part. That's why he has compared like this. It will be, if it inside it, if someone will pass a string, then it will not able to compare it. That's why this check. Okay. Then after he just check I in L1 is this in L1 it is checking is present or not. If it is receiving value one by one. First one it is checking it is greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, then assign it to maximum. Okay. Then again whatever we received in next iteration we received 21. After that it will check if 22 34 is greater than 0, then 234 come in that one. In the next iteration it will check 567 it is greater than 234, then 567 will come in this one. Then next iteration it will compare for 890. 890 is greater than 567, yes. Then in the next iteration, it will check for 543. 543 is greater than 890? No. So it will come out of the loop and then print maximum. Yes. And this one is also having the same concept, and we is also good. And this is the simple concept, just we are using the max function and we can do it. Okay. Good to all of you. I think I no need to solve this question. Okay, it's easy. Good. Logic building is also very strongest part. We have to work on the logic building also. So sometime if you are receiving some if you have a function we can use it. Meanwhile think for the logic building also on that one, so that you will be not like weak in the logic building part. Okay. Although we have a lot of built-in function we can use it, but we have to think in both way. Is sixth question is good for everyone? This is also very easy. To capitalize the word in a sentence. I have not teach the function. We have one function that which simply capitalized our word in a sentence. So how you all follow for this one? Last one. No one had solved. Okay. Capitalized word. What you did? Title. Yes, title is also acting like a capitalized function. Is uppercase, will it work? No. So capital title is good. Title we can do it using title. You can just convert the first letter. Okay. So title, because we are whenever we are writing the title using this title function we can do it. I will today explain title function and all. But since car use something uppercase, it will convert your all letter into uppercase. We don't want all letter capitalize in the sense first word of the sentence, first character of the each word in a sentence. So this will change your all characters into upper. No, this is not expected output. Okay. So instead of that, we have one capitalize function that you can use it. Okay. That is, so same part you can just use capitalize. Okay. str2 str2 str2. Now we are good. Sentence is a random sentence used in the program. Sentence cap upper. Upper is not give expected output. Upper will convert all the letters. Okay. Capitalize in the sense just need to convert first letter. Okay, if I will use the upper function, we need to convert into the upper, then we can work. Yes, title will change. Title will change only first character. No problem with title. Title is okay. You can check one by one character using the list comprehension. Join it also. Capitalize is good. Okay, now mostly same solution. I'm having some different. So this one is all about the yesterday question which was pending. So first we discuss on that part. So you can see here when you are iterating one by one on your loop, it is converting your hello, how are you. It is converting your first letter of each character. So that we are good. Capitalize function work as the same. Chalo. Now we'll go on the our today's agenda. Okay. Let's come on to day one. This PPT I will share with you all today. Okay. Please, I have a request to everyone. Please download PPT on the time. Okay. Don't miss out anyone. I will leave it for at least 20 to 40 hours. So please download it on the time only. Okay, now I can see almost every student has joined the class. So first I will take the attendance for all of you. Then we come on this part. Today's part. Okay. So I have a request to all of you, type your name in the chat box for attendance. Don't miss out any name. Okay. Okay. So someone has created one seat and shared access to all of you, and he has shared the seat in the group also. So please fill your name with the group. Okay. I need to assign some of you on the each topic because we have covered more topic now, and every topic I have to assign assignment to all of you so you all can practice at your home. Okay. Or 10 students, meaning it's not like that only from one group only one will work. It means 10 students, just simple, because 10 students I will assign the same question, but it's like for you, like everyone can solve individual. Okay. It doesn't meaning ki 10 student is assigned then only one student can solve for the whole group and he will solve and others will just wait for their solution. No. Okay, so as soon as possible, confirm and create your group and add in that seat which some had said. I think Sanskar has said. I didn't remember the name. Okay, so paste, add it there. I think now no one has missed their name. I hope everyone has typed it. Okay. If someone attendance is missing, please inform me as well also. Otherwise, I cannot do anything. Your attendance will be marked as absent. Okay. Okay. So I hope everyone has typed. Now we'll start the today. Okay. So first, like that, we have not covered the string method. We have covered the string, but we have not covered the string method. So today we'll cover some parts of the string method, and some string method I will assign to all of you. Check on that one and explore more on that and give me one example, basic example, sample example on that one, because there is a lot of string method that is not easy to cover all the things, but simple by name only you can understand, so you can also explore quite more on this one. Okay, so what is string method? String method, in the sense we have some method that we are used to perform our work in more easier way. If you all remember, just now we have used the capitalize to change our character into the uppercase. Capitalize we have used. Someone had suggested title also, that both will act in the same way. Okay. For an example, in the same, if just simply I will use print str dot capitalize. Str dot capitalize. Okay. And whenever we are using any method, so we should pass this bracket. Okay. And just print it, what it will do. Hello, because it is considering all as a single word. That's why it is not not working on the space. Whole it is sentence considering as a single word. That's why it has converted into the capital first one. Okay. So hello. Now what I am seeing here, let me show you one more thing. Now just print str. Notice here the one point is noticeable. Okay. So if you have print str, so what you can see here, using capitalize function, our hello will change into the capital H. But when I am trying to again print str, it is the same. So if you all remember the string property, string is immutable or mutable? String is immutable or mutable? Reply fast. String is mutable or immutable? Immutable. We have studied about the string property. It is immutable. So immutable means we cannot change it after once it declared. Okay. So same we can see here. We are not changing anything inside the string, our str. We are not changing anything. Whatever we are performing, that is assigning to the next one. Simply we are accessing that one. We can assign to the other variable also, but we are not able to do anything with our declared string. Okay, because we know we cannot change it. Its property is immutable. Okay. About title, if you will change same title on this one, it will work like a same. Okay. So there are some built-in string method that just will explore fast. We have an option that is case fold. Case fold, what it will do, it will convert the each character into the lower case. Case fold, come on the same example and use here case fold. Clear. So you can see our first output that is changed into the lower, all are in the lower. And here we pass something in capital, that is in capital also, small also. So case fold will act like a lower function. It will just change your output into the lower case. This is very important. Okay. Lower. I have typed the incorrect name. That's why it's saying it's not defined. Str has no lower this function. Did you mean by this lower? So I have changed it. Okay, we can see it, our output. It has changed into the lower and this one. So no one has asked me question, if the both function is performing same work, then why we have a two more than one function? If this one is also work same, this one is, then what is the use of this? What is the use of this? We can do anything. So difference is that if you are working on the real world project, at that time you have a lot of character. Okay, so at that time we are preferring more case fold, that is faster in performance also, and more, it's a more accurate, more accuracy. That's why. But lower analysis, simple one. This will also return your output, but when you are dealing with the huge amount of data, then we are using this one, case fold. Now coming to count. Count by name only. See, every string method, that's why I have not covered, but when we are seeing an example, that I thought like we should cover this part also. So by, if you will check any name only suggested ki what will be the work for this one. Count. What you can think. What will be the work for this one? It will return the count. So it will return the times of a specified value occurs in a string. So particular value, how much time it has occurred inside our string, that it will return. For an example, count h. How much it will return? 1, because h is inside 1. How much this will return? How much this one will be returned? Yes, 0, because Python is case sensitive. We know. 0. Okay. We have one more thing. For an example, if we have one more h here, okay, and we need to count that one, but we need to specify the space first. Let's add anything, okay. Let's print the length. We have length function although nen, so that you can use the length of a string, okay. First, let me know the length. How much is the length? Okay, 7. So sometime what happen now, for an example, if you are working on any project, at that time you receive something URL, something. So on that, if you have to count any character and you have a requirement, you need to specify the position. First one I don't need. I need from the from last 3 to 4 character. So we can define our position here. Okay, we can see. Now I have defined some position. Let what this will return now. So this is the start index. From there it have to start, and till there you have to check it. So what this will going to return now? Anyone? One. Very good, Gaurav. Yes. It will return 1. This is the length one. Forget about this one. Okay. Because we have specified, it will check from the 2, 0, 1, 2. From there. It will not check about the first h. So keep in mind this one. Okay. So you can define your particular index also. Now we have ins with. If anything you want to check, key on which character it will end. For an example, if you have any URL, you want to check, it will end with the something 4 5 question mark. Okay. For an example, might be it will not work like a link. So just see something like that if you will receive. Okay. If you want, you can paste whole also. I just need to show. This time we are working in the really when we are working. So this thing you are working now just for a small purpose, okay? But when you will really work with this Python on the real project, now you have to think more on this one. For an example, so if I have to check, okay, ins ins ends with. Let's see. It will return true or false. True. Yes. Let me explain first. So when we are working on any real project now, so at that time we have a requirement like that. User has given their entry on this website, on this site. Okay. And from that URL, you need to check it. Is it using the correct URL and all? So how can we verify that scenario? So we will check. If you will notice any URL at the end character will change. So we can check using the ins with what it is ending. If we will go on from the other character now, it might be 62, 64, anything like that combination. So we can check what with what it's ins. Then in that scenario, our work function will work. So it's ending with that particular scenario which we have specified. It means we are using the same URL that user has used. Then this function will be more useful. So that will return it. You all understand what is the use of this type of function? Is it clear? Understand what is the use of this type of function? See, these function we are studying for now just simple, but in the real world we have a lot of use of this function. Okay, So think like that. What is the really use of that one? Then it will be better for us. Okay. Sure. Now expand tab. So we know generally tab size is giving how much space. Bolo. If we are pressing any slash t, then how much space it has? Slash t. If with this we are using, then how much space? 4, 8. Okay. So if we are using slash t now, that we are calling as a tab separator. What is its name? Tab separator. So you all have different thinking, but if we want to use it between slash t, so then how much character it will give? Let me see here by printing this one. According to me, I think 5, but let's see. So if I will simply print here using slash t, आप लोगों को याद होगा मैंने escape character पर आया था. Escape character किसी को याद है? Escape character. ओके. तो स्पेस कैरेक्टर हम जब पढ़े थे तो हम उसमें क्या पढ़े थे कि स्लैश टी से क्या होता है? स्लैश टी स्लैश एन सब पढ़े थे हम. स्पेस न्यू लाइन फॉर ए गुड. ओके. तो ये जो टैब स्पेस है माइट बी फिक्स्ड आई थिंक 5 और 8 समथिंग. So if it is fixed, but if we are using in our function, then we need a particular tab space. For an example, you want to modify the particular your tab space. So how can you modify it? Let me show you. So you can see here you received some. Okay. So we can expand the tab. See, this is the use of VS Code. It's making you use easier. If you are looking for a such function, it will suggest you. So if I need for expand tab, I need to set some value in expand. For an example, instead of this much character, I just want to set in very small character 1. Okay. So you can see here there is only one space, very small. Okay. So although we have used slash t, but we can modify our tab space using expand tab. Okay. It's all depends upon us. We can give 10 also. Okay. You can see it's more than that. I think it's 8 only. It's not completely double. Okay. Sure. So this is the use of expand tab. These all are the function only. Okay. Now we again have find. So find what it will do. It will search some search any string inside your character. Search the string for a specific value and return the position. Simple it will do. The same only we can perform, no need to write the other. Just find. Okay. If I need to find H, let me remove escape character now. Find it. Okay. What is the position of H? 0. That's why it has returned 0. Okay. So this type of function, if you will explore now, it's not very tough function. By looking his name only, his work will be clear. Now if you see next function is each al num. Each al num means is alphanumeric. Each al num means is alphanumeric. Each means it will check something. Is it equal to it? It's not or not. It's alpha. Alpha means A to Z character, small a to z, capital A to Z. And number. Number means 0 to 9. So it will check if your string can contain A to Z, small a to z, and 0 to 9. This will return true. For an example, if you will check here, each alpha num, okay, and pass here string, some number, okay. Sorry. True. So we have passed some valid string inside it, like capital small character and then 1 2. Now if I will pass something invalid inside it, okay, unterminated literals. So if I will pass instead of anything something inside it, that will provide us error. That will provide us false. Yes, you can see it. Let me clear it out. So with the help of alphanumeric, only these much characters are allowed. Characters A to Z, small a to Z, and number. If I pass something different, asterisk, it's giving false. If I will remove this asterisk, it will give true. Okay. So this is the use of alphanumeric we are calling. Now we have next character is alpha. So you can see its name only. By name only it's suggested is alpha means only is alpha, only alphabet. True, all the character in the string are alphabet. Okay. तो ये सारे फंक्शंस ना बहुत इजी है, बस ये सारे को दिमाग में रखने की जरूरत है थोड़ा सा. तो हम लोग जब प्रोग्राम करते हैं ना तो उस समय हमारे लिए इजियर हो जाएगा. ओके अभी ये क्या आउटपुट देने वाला है बताओ. Anyone tell me what it will return? Yes, good. It will return false. Why? Because we have allowed a number also and it is checking only for the alphabet. Now it will return true if I will remove the number. Okay, so this is the use of each alpha. Now we have a strip. This is very important function. Very important. If you will work on project, sometime what happen? Think really what is the scenario of this type of function. What happened? You have make one forum where you have asked from user to fill your name. Okay. For an example, if you allowed him to fill your name, sometime he will give a space in the starting, sometime he will give a space at the end, but you don't want that space. Okay. So we have strip function. So that is for strip function. That is the use of strip. This method remove any leading and trailing space. Leading means beginning, trailing means end one. Okay. Strip. So strip. Strip. If I will pass here something space, This is really very useful function. We are using in our project also this type of function, but it's a big level. Here you can understand the concept, then only you are able to use it. It has removed the space. Sometimes what happen now, if you need to work, if you need to validate only hello, later on you have some function on that one. But if user has passed some space, your functionality will not work. Then at that time you can using strip, you can remove all the white space, all the space. Okay, then you can work on that. Otherwise it will not good for your reporting. When you will do reporting, it is space and all come, so that is not good. So in the really this type of function will be useful. Now we have each decimal. You can understand by his name only what this function will do, what you are thinking. What this function will do? Return true if all character inside the decimal. Decimal means 0 to 9. Okay. So you can simply write here each decimal. Each decimal. So it will return now false because we have not passed any number. If we will pass any number 1, 2, 3, return true. Don't confusion this part. Then also it will return false because it is considering as a dot. Okay, only 0 to 9 is allowed. Now we have each identifier. Each identifier means same, it's like as we have each in alphanum. What it will do, but numeric is not allowed in this one. It will just understand, return, it will just return true when string is valid. Valid string, like as we have studied in each alphanumeric, na, just it will check for the valid string. Then it will return true. Each identifier. Each identifier has returned false because it's contain number, dot, and all. Let me clear it out. Each identifier. You can see here is number, that's why it returned false. But instead of number, if I will pass simply string, it will return true. Okay, so it will just check for the valid string. Now coming to join. Yesterday we are working with the join and we receive error also. At that time we have not understood. So just now we clear on this part. Join convert the elements of iterable into string. Think in mind. It will convert your iterable list iterable into the string. That is very important. So it will convert into the list, into string. For an example, if you have declared something less L1, inside that if you are declaring anything, hello, next comma, Pune. Okay, if you are applying join function on that one, anything you can check L2 or space join L1. Okay, it's concatenating with join. Okay. Oh, I have not printed this. Let me print L2. So this will just join into the string. We can see this hello Pune previously it was less. Now it has joined into the string. This is the main part. Keep in mind, most of the time we are using this join function. Okay. So we have covered till now this. Some I have just list out. You can work on this one. Okay, it's a easy one. Swap case, it will change upper into lower. Each space, it will check upper. There is a space or not. Each upper, it will check character is in upper or not. Each title, it will check the first letter is in the first letter will be the capital not. So these all are the very basic functions that you can explore, okay, because it's a not very critical. Okay, you can explore and give yesterday as a homework you can consider and write some sample program on this one, very very sample program, just so that I can understand you have understand the use of this function. I'm giving in the chat box. You all can explore on this one. Not plus, dot. Join we are using as a dot. Okay. Now these things you will explore. So I am going to start second topic now, that is tuple. Okay. This one I am going to start tuple. Anyone have heard this name? If not, we need to say no. I'm considering other than yes, everybody know. Siddharth, no. Okay, good. Sivraj also have idea. Okay. Sanket also no. Okay. Okay. Some of the students having idea, yes. Okay, then you anyone who have idea can tell me what is tuple. I will explain for the student who don't have idea. Nobody, don't worry. Okay. But let me check who have said yes. Who can tell me what is tuple? This question for Siddharth, Sanket, Sivraj, Atharva, Aditya. Okay, it is a type of Python data structure. Okay. Tuple is a collection of element which encloses within parentheses. Okay. It is a data type and collection does not allow duplicate. Okay. Shruti tuple is immutable collections of element. It is ordered sequence. Okay. Where is Siddharth answer? He also said yes. One time I draw same picture using tuple. He was draw same. One time I was draw same picture using tuple in the sense. Sanket, what you want to say? Teach some data type. Okay. I didn't understand the Sanket line. What one time I watched draw same picture using tuple. Tuple is a data structure in Python that is ordered collections of elements and similar like a list. Okay. Tuple used to store multiple items in a single variable. Used to store multiple. Okay, very good. I understand you all have some idea about the tuple also. One thing is clear. Yes, using defined using bracket. Yes, very good. So first point. First, if you will, someone will now listen. I understand you all have some idea. Okay. But let me tell you, if someone will ask you what is tuple, then what you have to say to him. Okay. For an example, assume you are giving interview. An interviewer will simply ask you what you understand using tuple. Okay. So that's correct. It's a we having like a list only, but there might be some difference. Then only we have a different category for tuple. Correct. So this is the very important question in the examination, even in the interview. Not I am not aware about your examination syllabus how it is, but for interview it's definitely very very important. They will simply put a question to you: what is the difference between the tuple and the list? Okay, I will come answer for this one. Give me 2 minutes. What you have to give answer for that one? So first thing, yes, someone have given the correct answers. Also, not someone, most of you, almost all had given the correct answer. So understand. First thing, if we are talking about any data structure, yes, you all said it's a data structure, data type. Okay. So that time you have to say it. If it's a data type, then what will be? It's a definitely class. What we have understand in the data type topic, what all we have that are the data type, that is class in Python. Correct? All you are agree with my this point now? With the data type topic, with we have understand all things, all data type which is defined in the Python, that is class. Yes. So first point will be data type, it means class. So list will be also class. We can call it as a class. Correct? So list is a class. Okay. Now second word, it's a iterable. Yes, it will also iterate like a list. Atharva has mentioned the in answer, it will work like a list. That's correct, because it is also iterable. It will work like a list. Okay. So this is iterable. Till now, which all iterable sequence we have read? Can anyone tell me? Till now, what iterable sequence we have read? No, I'm not asking about the loop. I'm asking iterable object. We have read now. Yes, string list. So till now we have covered string and list. Today we are covering tuples. Then we have one dictionary. Then we have set. We will come on that part. But today till now we are string and list coming upon the tuples today. Okay. So it is immutable. Understand? It's a very big difference. It is immutable. Okay. Immutable means you all know what is immutable. Mutable means yes, cannot be changed. Yes, not changeable. Now, hashable. It means it have some hashable characters. This hashable property is very useful. If we can get some hashable character, na, then according to that hashable character internally, when we are working on the big project, we are recognizing our object depends upon the hashable character. Okay, this is a very important concept. So you can keep in mind which object is hashable or not. So it's a hashable and can store heterogeneous elements. This can also store heterogeneous element as list can store. Okay, and list tuples are commonly used to store multiple atom in a single variable. That is very correct. So we can store multiple atom into the single variable. You can see here multiple atom into single variable. I will come on that how we can declare an or simply just see here multiple atom into single variable. Okay. And tuple elements also are indexed. See, whatever we will understand about the sequence now, iterable sequence, that all we will in that all we will understand the index concept. That's why first day I have explained index in depth. So daily by daily I no need to explain the index. So it, tuple elements are also indexed. So these property till now we have understand about the tuple. Now I have a question for all of you. Compare with the list. Think about list which I have explained and tell me big two or two difference, at least two difference between the list and tuple. List and tuple. have asked for two differences, at least two. We got up, we can say it's similar to list, but there is some differences as compared to list. But we can say it's as a list, but there is some differences because some properties for the list only. For appearance, I will come on appearance, how it's work in the appearance part. Till now I have explained the property. Now by property only also you can understand what all the difference between these two. So it's almost similar. There is only few difference. That's why this is the important question in our interview and all. If you will say what is I know about the list, tuple and all things, then they will definitely ask you what is the difference between the list and tuple. Okay, good. I think most of you have given the correct answer. So first differences. Now understand my answer. First differences, if we have to, is almost correct. Siddharth, Aditya, Wahid, Nikita, Sanket, Raj, Hitesh, okay, Vaishnavi, Aditya. But what about the others? Only these students are replying in the class. What about the others? I think some 10 to 15 students only coming to make attendance. Then they left. Okay, that is good, Kamini. What about others? Sure. Listen my words. I don't know where are others, but listen. List is mutable, whereas tuple is immutable, declared square bracket, declared using parentheses. Very good. So yes, list is mutable. First difference, that is the biggest difference that we have to say it. Okay, that we can say list is mutable and tuple is immutable. Okay, so you can understand if list is mutable and tuple is immutable, it means on list mutable. Mutable means it's a changeable. Immutable, it's not changeable. So in list, we have multiple functions that we can perform on the list, but on tuple we cannot perform most of the function because it is immutable. For example, if you want to insert some value using insert or append function, will you able to use with tuple? Can all think? Yes, Ganesh, good. In contrast, so we cannot change once it is created. Yes, good. Good, Sakshi. Okay. So what I said, can you all able to assume? We have understand list, and in list we have a study about the append function, insert function. If you all remember, can we perform same function with tuple? Think it with this property. Nikita said yes. How yes? Let me show you. If we have declared something tuple na, if I want to insert it, something, t1 dot insert, it's not allowing. See, you can, this function is not valid. If I want to insert something 4, It will give error. Tuple object has no attribute insert. It don't have any attribute like insert. Yes, because it's immutable. It's not allowing to changes. That's why some methods are not allowed for tuple. So first difference is what we read. List is mutable. It means we can change its value. Okay. Tuple means immutable. It means we cannot change once it's declared. Okay. Now, on list, many built-in functions are allowed, like insert, append. On tuple, some built-in functions are not allowed, like append and insert. Okay. For two, I have explained example. That's why given two. Clear with this one? Now we have a second point. You can say it, how we are declaring list and how we are declaring tuple. Okay. Sure. Now we will see how we can create the tuple. Okay. So I think most of you know now tuple are created using the parenthesis, correct? And comma to separate the element. Yes, we are using in the list and all also we are using comma to separate elements. Here also comma. Okay. Even if the tuple contain only one element, this is followed by comma. See, look at here. For an example, if I need to pass only one element, then also it need comma. First check the type of T1. Let's see what is it. Print it. Clear. Yes, it is the tuple. You can see tuple is a class. Okay. Now, if I will remove this comma, then what it will be? This will be int. Understand the difference. So definitely whenever we are declaring tuple, we need to separate it with comma. Okay, if you have a single element, then also at the end you need to add comma. Otherwise, it will considered as a int. If you want it's a considered as a tuple, add comma. Understand? Now, how you will declare the empty list? Just simple. In the parenthesis, no need to pass anything. This will be the empty list. Empty tuple. Okay. So same I have mentioned here, and most of the time if we need to use something, this way we can use it. This is the simple list declaration. Sorry, by any mistake I said list. It's a tuple. Okay. Simply, if we have to declare tuple and we need to pass some value inside it, we can consider it as a 1/4 anything value, and this is tuple. We can check it by its class. This is tuple. Okay, let me tell you one thing. You can see here in our one variable, we have assigned at least we have assigned 4 value. So what is the concept of this one? This we are calling as a packing concept. This is a packing. If you all remember in the list also we have understand packing. Yes, this is a packing. Correct? Okay. So this way we can declare list. We can check the type. Empty list we can simply declare. Single tuple. Sorry, by mistake I am using tuple list. So this way we can use we can declare tuple. If we need to declare empty tuple, we can declare like this. This way we can declare the single element that is separated by comma in tuple. Okay. Or one more thing. If you will not pass any parenthesis, then what it will work? Then also it will work as a tuple. This is also allowed. Okay, all understand how we can declare it? Okay, if we need single element, how we can declare? If we need multiple elements, how we can declare? If we need empty tuple, how we can declare? Depends upon our requirement, we can declare it. Okay, give me 1 minute. I need water. Okay, so we are good for this tuple. Now, how we can access the tuple elements? How we can access it? Same as we are accessing our list element, same way we can access tuple element using index. Okay, you can see here. I have. चलो यहाँ एग्जाम्पल से देखते हैं. For an example, if I need to print T1 in square bracket, if I have passed 1, which value it will return? Tell me if you all are well aware about the indexing concept. 4, yes, good. Yes, 4. Correct? So same way as we are in accessing our list, same way we can access tuple also. Okay? Now, if you all remember how we are iterating it for I in T1, and then we are printing all the elements. Print so this way we can iterate our loop, correct? Same we are doing for str also, string also, same we did for the list also, using for loop. Actually, for loop is for the iterative sequence only most of the time. Okay, so using for loop, we can access it. Clear? Anybody has a problem with this one? I hope no. Okay. Same thing, we can access it using while also. Same way we can access it. So if you all aware about the while loop, while anything, I can use the same example only. Till now our loop will be same way. You can find it the length, or till now your iterator is less than your length, you can access it. See, whenever we are using while, at that time we need some specific condition. Okay, so for specifying condition, if we need to reach it at the end, then we need to check either length till where we have character, anything like that. If we are using for, we can simply iterate it on the particular element. But while using while, we need to specify some condition, specific condition. So we can check it the length. Okay, if I is less than length function, we know it's the length, it will return the length of T1. Okay, we have not declared it in the while loop. We have before declaration we have used it, then we can declare it, then we can use it. चलो ये समझ में आ गया. अब now here you should pass like this in square bracket. You are using indexing function, that's why. And in the while loop, we need to increase our element also. Y plus equals to 1. Same way with I have given here example also, you can use it. Okay, it's the same. Oh, sorry, I passed here to you. Okay, it will display the both. Okay, all elements this way also it will display. So when you all will work with the tuple, you all either you can use for loop also, while loop also. Most of the time I am using for, but you can use the while also. That will work the same. Okay, just you need to specify condition over it. Now built-in method. If you all remember, with the list we have understand some built-in method that is for list. Now same way we can understand some built-in method for tuple also. Same thing. These all are will be the repeating. Just syntax and its some property will be changed. So if you will become good in one, you all become good in every built-in data, every sequence. Okay. Now just I need to print simple function, simple built-in function, length only. Just now we have covered. That will give the length of this one. Yes, correct. Now we have mean and max also. We have covered in the list also, if you all remember. Each function is important while handling tuple also. Same we can use for the list. Minimum, maximum, sum also. It will provide you sum. Sorted also we have studied. Sorted. This will provide in the sorting order, although it's already sorting order. Let me. This will provide. Okay. But understand here one difference is, if you all remember, if we are working with the sorting function, sort method in list, what it will display? Anyone remember? It will display error. Why error? No, I'm not talking about error. I'm saying I want to say when we work with the sorted function in the list, at that time it will display new list. Same happen with tuple also. You can see it's a tuple, but when we work with the sort method, it has returned list, one new list. That difference keep in mind. Sort will return you new list. Sorted method will. Okay, new list. Here you can see it has written list. Now, for an example, now I want to compare anything ABC. What this will do now? Now tell me what it will do. Okay. Yes, it will give us error. Why it has given? Because this not supported instance between string and int. How can it will compare with one string with the one integer? Not possible. That's why we have received error, not supported. Comparison operator not supported with this one. That's why we have received error, because it has a strong, yes, string. Yes. Okay, so even if you will work for the sum also, let's see what this sum will do. Sum also is not possible. How can it sum with the string and the number? That is not possible. But what about if we will pass some complex number between this 6j? Because in this also heterogeneous objects are allowed. So we can play with the heterogeneous object. Sum is allowed if you all remember in the list only I have compared. We can add all the real number together and then we can add the complex number and we can write it like that. That's why it's allowed. Okay, but what about sorted? Will it able to sort? No. How can it sort between the comparison is not possible. How it will differentiate like this number is greater than this one or not? So that's why we received error for this one. Clear? Now concatenation operator. If you all remember, we have understand the concatenation of in list. Same thing in Python also, in tuple also, tuple support concatenation, and how we can do using plus operator. Correct? Same way as we have studied for the list, same it's allowed here also. This is declaration is different. That's it only. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay. Then we can concatenate it. How can we concatenate it? Something T3 equals to T1 plus T2. Okay, using plus, you can then print it. T3. Simple. See here, your all elements got combined. 4 or 3, 7. Okay. So these all things repeating only, this is the concatenation operation. Okay. Now one small question with you all. We all can practice, then we'll do the today's session. It's an easy question. We look at this question. Concatenation and all things is clear, na? Same things we have worked with the string also, if you all remember. String with the list, same, all same, just syntax and all are changing. Okay. Where are students? No one is responding. Hello, good morning. So first tell me any doubt till here. Okay, so tomorrow we will cover more on tuple. There is some more things that is still to cover on tuple. That we will cover, and then we'll practice some questions based on tuple. Okay. Whatever till now we have studied, it's all clear, understandable for all of you, or you all are like any difficulty, sometime any problem, like Miss, I'm not able to understand anything. I said, if anyone have any doubt now, ask with me same day. Okay? Don't miss out anyone. Don't hesitate with anything. Check with me. Okay, if you will check, I definitely know like this the student have this problem. I need to work on at that part. Okay? चलो ये एक सिंपल प्रोग्राम है 5 मिनट जो आप लोग को पता मुझे पता चल जाएगा आपका आप लोगों का क्लियर है टप्पल अभी तक जो मैंने पढ़ाया है जस्ट 2 मिनट का प्रोग्राम है आप लोग ये बना लो तुरंत और चैट बॉक्स में पेस्ट देन विल क्लोज दिस क्लास length first. Minus 1, 4. Yes. Ask will be 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1. Yes. I want to see this approach only. Yes. So all of you given the correct answer. I just want to check you all remember the last element we can access with the -1 and the first element with the 0 elements. And if we have to check more than one element, then we can use it with the comma. As who did I think someone I remember the name just now taken his solution. Something Swan, something his name. You can see here he has it, okay? With the comma. If you all remember in the list I said we can access more than one element at a time in a single line using comma. Okay? So keep this approach also in mind. Okay? Or -1 concept, these things keep ready. Okay? Length -1 is also fine, anything. Okay? Chalo. Good. I hope everyone is clear now. No one has any doubt, anything? We'll cover more good program tomorrow in on the best on tuple. Okay. First, we have few topics remaining in tuple like how repetition operator working in tuple. We have understand slicing function. So how it slicing will work in with the tuple. These things will cover tomorrow, and then we will go on the practice question for tuple. Okay. Thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye. Please share day 9 PPT on WhatsApp too, please. Shruti, can you ping me separately? I cannot see it again in the group. You can check with your any friend, anything like that, okay? And next time, please download in another time. Bye. Ping me separately. I will share with you and someone else also have pinged. Okay. Ping Sampada. Okay. But please download next time on the time. Okay. Bye. Thank you all.
The meeting has ended. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.